ลงลง Windows 10แล้วไม่รู้จะโอ้ยจะหลุดเปล่าไม่รู้ถ้าหลุดก็เล่น King of แล้วล่ะครับมีคนจะเล่นด้วยเหรอ
ลองเอาแบบนี้ดิแบบนี้จะหลุดไหม
เออ
ลองเอาแบบไอ้เนี่ยตั้งห้องอ่ะ
เออ
เนี่ยแบบ
ที่ที่เกม King of ไม่หลุดมันหลุดอัพสตรีทเนี่ยคราวนี้ลองถ้าโหลดก็ไปสตรีทก็ไป King of เลย
มาสร้างห้องเลย
อืม
เห็นห้องประเทศไทยก็โอเคเข้ามา
อืมคราวนี้ก็ King of และต่อไปสตรีทเล่นจนเบื่อแล้วเอาแล้วทำไมวดไม่เซิร์ช King of กับ8 UM มาล่ะ
กำลังรอพรุ่งนี้อยู่
พรุ่งนี้
Street Fighter 6.
คราวนี้ถ้าโหลดอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะเลิกเพราะเสียเวลา
เซิร์ฟน้อยด้วย
Street Fighter 6. Battle Royale. Fighting round. Special match online. Casual match.
แล้วได้ผ่าน
Custom rule.
อ่ะได้ยินแล้วได้ยินแล้วเรื่องอันล่าสุดแล้วไปไหนต่อไปเปิดกล้องมาเดี๋ยวกล้องไปก่อนให้ไปที่ไหนอันนี้พี่ไปที่ไหนเราต้องเข้ามาในนี้กดตรงไหนพี่ป๊อกได้ล็อกห้องหรือเปล่ามันเลยไม่เจอแต่พี่ป๊อกเจอเลยนะดูปิดยังวัตถุประสงค์แอปเปิลต่อเพื่อนที่แจ็คพี่ป๊อกชื่อสเตย์พี่ป๊อกชื่อเลยนะฮะวัดบิสิเอ็ดเดี๋ยวลองสร้างนะตัดเราสร้างดูตัดยัง
Casual mask. Casual mask. Shuffle room.
พี่ป๊อปเข้ามากดขาห้องกดไม่ใช่กดคอมเฟิร์สรูมกดออฟก่อนอินไว้ไม่เจอเนี่ยพี่ป๊อปกดอะไรไอ้ตรงคำว่าอินไว้เนี่ยพี่ป๊อปกดอะไร
Casual mask.
เราจะสร้างห้องเล็กจะสร้างห้องเล็ก กดแล้วเจอแล้วครับเจอแล้วเจอแล้วเจอแล้ว
Custom rule.
อยู่ข้างนั้นก่อนกำลังเข้าไปเจอแล้ว
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Reads them. Neither of them willing to back off here. Alright, what's coming up next? There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Life lead opens up. That drive impact is blocked. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Target locked and scoop. They need to rely on their instincts. The quarter makes it hard to KO. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round two. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Knockdown. Still scrapping for looking to plan him with a pile driver. Both fighters planning something? Jumps? Target locked and scoop. It's too much. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Now that's how you use an impact. Looking for a chance. Drive gauge management here is going to be frozen. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Punish counter sets the table. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their turning it right up with a super. Devotes all that meter to the goddess of the hunt. They're about to get a big knockout kiss. Ooh. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Vincent snares them with a forced dynamite. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive. Reads the jump in perfectly. This can lead to some big damage. This is it. It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Player 1 has hit them with a stop and bop. Neither of them willing to back off here. It's back with a well-placed drive reversal. Wants the reset enough to burn some drive gauge. Brushes off the impact. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juice. Target locked and scoop. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Heavy punch sends him flying. Hits him with a stopping block. Sticks the combo. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. Let's see play with the grab. Jumps in. Going in. Player 2, target locked and scoop. It's too much. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. The drive impact should have anybody scared in the corner. Still slugging it out here. The jump in is denied. Player 2 chases them down. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Jumps in, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Knockdown and... Oh, says no to the impact. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Oh! Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps? Big throws. Knockdown and... Excellent block! The throw missed! Challenge from above! They're going for the super art? The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill! Taking no prisoners! Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. A little too greedy there. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Gets a good read on their opponent. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Taking stock. Reads them. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Pushing through with the Gladius. Player 2 chases them down. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets the jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps up. Impact's a no-go. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna put... They can't squander this punish counter chance. Uses the gauge for a super art. The goddess of the hunt has arrived. Say goodbye to that life gauge. Wow, that's some big-time damage. Target locked and scoop. Player 1 is not in a good place health-wise, but with the super art in play, it's still not over. Life lead is there, but the punish counter gives them a great... What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Oh, talk about overextending. definitely shuts out the jumper. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Takes the chance to hurt him. Decent damage. What's next? A little too greedy there. Alright, what's coming up next? Life lead is opening up, but that's a KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in catches them. Oh, says no to the impact. Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Knockdown and player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive game. Now's the time. Not much life difference. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna put this a good spot to use the super? Lifts them with a knee and brings them down. The drive impact doesn't work. Jumps in, pumps the brakes on the impact. Super truck, what a finish! Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Not shy with the grab. No good up high. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Fantastic reactions there. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Neither of them willing to back off. With the life gap gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps. Target locked and scoop. Jumps in. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. A quick breather. Jumps up. KO! Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Combo with the target combo. Decides to go in with the target combo. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. The super armor does its job. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. From up above. That drive impact is blocked. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A Brave sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Jumps. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit him. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Knockdown and target locked and scoop. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Knocked them out of the air. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to go in with the target combo. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Taking stock. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Very solid corner. Experiencing burnout. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that in there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys them. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Going in. Jumps up. Heavy punch sends him flying. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Oh my god, they just choked it up! Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Did not miss that chance and takes the round! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jump. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Strings it all together. Player 2 chases them down. Sticks the combo. That drive impact doesn't get through. Very solid corner sweep. Uses the target combo as a filler. Balance from above. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. This is the range where things get messy. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super art. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. A super art? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 has big time whip. Target no escaping that. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Double lariat and now? Clutch anti-air. Player 2 pumps the brakes on the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Impact squash. They return to center stage. Gotta do better than that. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive weight. Shrugs that off. Reach out and hug them. What are they gonna do? No! This will break them. What's next? Player 2 may be able to pull effect. What a read with that anti-air! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. Y'all ain't going anywhere. Sit down till these two are done. The impact doesn't do anything. Blocks the impact. Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Gets through the opening. Player 1 has the life lead. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Reacts to the throw. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They block the overhead, and that drive impact doesn't get through. Bops them with a target guard. Taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a chance of KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the jump in. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire situation, they can't afford any target lock and scoop. Risky up-close scrap still going. What'll happen here? Looking to plan him with a pile driver. It's too much! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big throw. Who's going to start things off? Throws him. What's next? Hits him with a stop and bop. Headbutt. Jumps. Target locked and scoop. Player 1 is dominating this match. What'll happen, KO? Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. They're on the lookout for jump in. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Takes a trip. The super armor does its job. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Nice double lariat. Target locked and scoop. No escaping that. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. A super art? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Will that drive impact get punished? Holds out with the block. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Life lead opens up. A quick breather. The pressure is so intense here. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Impacts are no-go. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Hits them with a stop and bop. Jumps up. Jumps in, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 is dominating this match. Blocks the impact. Finishes it with the anti-air. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Goes for the jump in. Cross-up attack. A jump goes to the air. Hits that with confidence. Plenty of health. Clutch, anti-air. solid anti-air. Taps him on the dome. Super art to show him what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Now you know.
Player 2 is on track to steal this back. Huge chance after that wall splash. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. They pick this time to bust this out. Perfect damn it calculation. No doubt about it. Oh, they got him. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Blocks the jump in. Can't tech the throw. All right, what's coming up next? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Taking stock. Target locked and scoop. No escaping that. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hits them with a stop and block. Looking for a chance. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Oh, could be the song coming and goes for the Boris anti-air. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the ult. This is gonna be bad news. And they create an opportunity. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill him. Taking no prisoners.
Now you know his.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last one. Nothing but air. Headbutt. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this. The drive impact doesn't work. A jump? Any throw will whiff at that range. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Reach out and hug them. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Drop zone, baby. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. I can't believe it. Any mistakes? Are you kidding me? Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump song coming and goes for the Boris anti-air. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Will this decision pay off for them? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Reads them. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. A trade, but they're not worried. That's a counter. Scrapping it out up close. Looking to plan them with a pile driver. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? So little life left. In there! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Well, they manage to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Grabs them. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be looking to plant him with a pile driver. The big play does it. Player 1 on the board first with the win. He'll want to keep the pressure on. Had the radar up and running. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Decides to meet them in the air. Good judgment there. Saw that coming. A parry? Player 2, target locked and scoop. Headbutt. Goes with the stage looking to impress with this super. Catapults them up and brings them crashing back down. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Goes to the air. They gotta dig down deep. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Flatlines us. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. That's gonna leave him rattled. Big time whip! Taking chunks out of each other here. Solid anti-air. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Shoots their shot. Hits that with confidence. Reach out and hug him. Put the exclamation point on that one. Nothing stops this train. What now? Are you kidding me? Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Well-timed command throw there. Pressuring them in the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. The jump in catches them. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Goes for the level 1 super. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps up. Double lariat and now gutsy play with the grab. Player 1 will look to apply pressure with it. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Ooh! Player 1, were they baiting them into that? Nice double lariat. What'll happen here? Gotta be careful not to whip at this rate. Gotta do better than that. Connects with medium kick. Impact squash. Jumps up. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. This is a turning point. They gotta and whip. They're wide open. Closing it out with a super hard finish. Nice and clean. No escaping that. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Brushes off the impact. The command grab doesn't make it. deal some damage with that quick combo. What's going to follow the combo? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Taking stock. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets the jump in. Sticks the... And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Looking to plant them with a pile drive. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Big man's coming for you. Burnout dissipates. Just goes for it at this range. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. It's too much. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stays cool and counters. Impressive reactions there. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. There's a corner. Taking stock. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. Player 2 will have to fight back here without looking to plant him with a pile driver. The big play does it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Big low reaching heavy. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Russian suplex. And that's going to be a chunk of damage there. Going in. There's a change of side. Sunburst. I hope they pack some sunscreen. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They're going for the super art? Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. It's too much! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Well-timed command build there. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Reads them. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Not shut, target locked, and scoop. Player 1 has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Brushes that off and keeps going. Double lariat, and now This is gonna be bad news. Both fighters planning KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. That was a solid anti-air. Wow, shut down. Still slugging it out here. Not shy with the grab. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Very solid tomahawk buster. Goes for the low-risk air-to-air. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Oh, talk about overextending. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Knockdown. Nice double lariat. Taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Watch out, Typhoon coming through. Big time whip. It's a good spot to use the super. Are we gonna see a comeback here? KO! Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed! What a win! How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jump? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Put one in the pocket. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Just out of range for that throw. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Takes a trip. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Impact's a no-go. Forcefully closes the gap. Checks with a medium. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Target locked and scoop. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Crowns him from above. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Medium kick hits. Drops them. Drives in fact misses. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Player 2 with the rhythm sets up what a finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 with the life lead. Got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Was looking for that jump attack. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Taking stock. Got their eye on the air. Double lariat and now sticks the jump in. Still slugging it in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Decides to puff up while they can. Jumps? Good job blocking the brushes that off and keeps going. Player, oh, burnout triggered. Gutsy play with the grab. Going in? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. The life remaining just goes for it at this range. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Nothing but air! In range for the raging typhoon! This is gonna take a chunk and then some! Can they make the most of this? Jump! This will lead to some big damage! No! This'll break them! Only the big time win! Getting up close and personal! Crowns them from above! A jump? Reads the jump in perfectly! Are you kidding me?